everyone, and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. We have Gnarlo here. Say hello, Gnarlo. Good boy. And we are standing here. We left off our adventures here in front of the town hall in Michael Delving. We had just finished bringing the missing money bag back to Assistant Falladhide here so that he could pay the carpenters and overheels to repair the hole and save the reputation of Mayor Whitfoot. So that's where we left off. We also have a celebration going on in the Shire right now, if I'm not incorrect. It is the Halloween season, of course, in the real world, and the Shire celebrates it just like the Lord of the Rings celebrates it, just like any of the other MMOs do. But first, before we start delving into new quests and new situations, I have a letter that I need to get sent. And fortunately, the quick post has been running much better as of late, so perhaps it shall actually make its way. So we're going to pull up the mailbox. We're going to compose the mail here to Copratina. Our subject will be greetings and well met. Alright. And I am going to type in the letter, and I shall be back very, very shortly. Alright, and we finished typing in our letter. We have it. To Copratina, greetings and well met. To the Honorable Copratina, your initial letter caught me off guard, as I had not imagined that anyone had been paying much attention to my trivial exploits about the countryside. I am now under the impression that perhaps the hobbits of our dear Shire really do love their post service, if merely delivering a few bags of mail can cause them to perk up and take notice. Your second post came as quite the pleasant surprise. I do hope that things will turn out decently with Mr. Boffin and his aunt. You showed great courage in entering the camp of those foul creatures, as they are no fit place for big folk or hobbit. Your gift was most kind, and I am quite in your debt. We must meet sometime, and let me buy you a round of drinks at the Golden Perch. Best beer in all the East Farthing, or so I am informed by knowledgeable sources. At the service of you and your family, Gnarlo Longtoes. P.S. Your letters were delivered to me in Breetown. I guess the post really has improved its service. So we will send that one. There. I'm sorry that it has taken a while to do that and get that obligation out of the way. I said I have greatly enjoyed your little letters you have sent me. I'm also sorry to everyone that it's taken this long to get another episode of LOTRO going. It's a situation where I've had in the real world, I've had a wife that has been under the weather a bit, had surgery last week, and I've had to be home playing nursemaid to her, so that has greatly cut down on the amount of time I could do anything other than take care of her, go to work, and post Brocraft videos that I'd already recorded and cut up into pieces. But we are back again now. Like I said, I do believe that perhaps the basically the Shire's Halloween festival is going on. I forget, they've only had it, this is only the second year that it will have been running. Last year was the first year, obviously. So we're going to head over here to the area around the party tree, and we will see if that is underway at the moment. So we shall see here shortly. I will meet you whenever we reach the party tree. Alright, we are approaching the party tree here, and it does look like it's quite busy. Yes, the Harvest Festival is in swing right now. You'll see a few NPCs pop up around here that you don't usually see. We've got NBC Egbert Took, known as the Trickster, and he has a quest for us. As along with that, we got plenty of pies. We've got the dance leader. He's always here at the various festivals. He teaches you the dances that you can pick up as part of the emote system. Over here you have the Inn League and the Ale Association, who are constantly in combat with each other over which one is better. And they are two fun little factions that you can join. In this case, each one is kind of in competition with each other. You can get a face full of horse butt, for one thing. You can get faction with the Inn League, which takes away your faction with the Ale Association, and vice versa. You gain good standing with the Ale Association, it will lower your faction with the Inn League. So each one of the areas has its little games that you can play. Here at the Shire, it's bobbing for apples in the apple tub. You win a certain number of points, or coins, or tokens for each apple that you pull out, depending on what kind it is, which you can go over there and trade with the festival barter for various items and things. Let's see, like I said, you had the Inn League member. Right over here you have a traveling farmer. I have done this on a couple of my characters. I do not actually have farming as a skill, being easily lost. I've got the mining skill, well, prospector skill. I've got the woodworker skill, where I can harvest branches. I can harvest nodes, and tailoring. Yes, that was my other skill, the 3 skills. If you choose one of the professions that has the farming skill, you can talk to her. Basically, she allows you to plant mushrooms here, and when the winter festival comes along, you come back and talk to her again, and you're given a special prize for having completed her quest. Alright. Now, we have a member of the Inn League here. He starts you off on a quest. It's basically the Shire pub crawl quest. You start here. You drink X number of pitchers on the table, of mugs on the table, and then basically you do a loop through the Shire, visiting most, if not all, of the various pubs and getting drunker and drunker. So you start here at the hill. You go to Brockenborings and drink there. You come down here and go to Scary. Then you have to hit Frogmorton. Then you hit Bywater. Then you hit Hobbiton. And it ends up over here in Michael Delving. And by the time that you finish this particular quest of his, you are quite soused and having a hard time seeing straight or even running in a straight line. The Harvest Provisioner here sells special items that are only out this time of year. She has the cranberry pudding, fall grouse, various kinds of cider, pumpkin ale, that sort of thing. So that's always nice. Adds a bit of flavor to the whole situation. As you see, come over here and talk to the Fall Festival Trader. And you can trade in the tokens that you get for the festival for masks, various masks, goblin mask, pipe festival mask. You've got these spooky paintings that you can hang on the walls of your house if you buy one. A few pieces of clothing, such as the wrap of the turning leaves. Items, statues, giant pumpkin, harvest statue, items that you can place out in the yard of your house. And a little joke, specimen jar, gross bug. You use this as a consumable item, kind of like using a potion or something. And when you do, it causes a bunch of bugs to appear around the foot of whoever your victim is and causes them to do a little dance of fear. And a number of other items like that, and we'll probably see those. The secret to it is also, rather than just get them there, you have over here, this was the part that they added last year, you have the haunted hobbit hole. Like I said, it's a pretty popular little quest that goes on. As you can see, everything is quite busy over here. Let's see. Alright. So I must have completed the quest Bilbo's Letter. Alright, I've done that on 2 of my other characters, but obviously Gnarlo here had not done that quest yet, being that he was not in existence when last year's Harvest Festival got underway. So we are going to take a look at that, see what we can do about getting started with Bilbo's Letter, and we will start on that again here when I join you very shortly. Alright, and we are back. Sorry that took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Had to take a break, go get a pot of coffee brewing, and had to go turn on the furnace in my house for the first time this year. It's the time of year that even down here in Georgia, it starts getting a little chilly here at night. So right now I'm starting to get nice and toasty, but my house also smells like burning dust. So I'll have that wonderful smell for the next 4 or 5 hours. Anyway, we need to talk to Opal Goodbody here.
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
And she's got the quest, a cellar door appears. You'll never believe this, Gnarlo. I decided a new oven was needed to begin preparations for the next festival. The laborers went to dig a pit into the side of the hill, and lo, we all heard a shovel scrape against some wood, and before I knew what happened, a door was dug out. The door is locked now, but I'll wager it's a forgotten cellar of Bag End. Bag End is just above it, you see. Do you think that's where Mad Baggins kept his treasures? I suppose we can only guess, for Lobelia owns Bag End now. If you think she'll be letting anyone else dig around for old Bilbo's treasure, then you go right ahead and ask her. Be my guest. I won't be risking it, but it is terribly exciting all the same. So we'll accept that. We need to go talk to Lobelia up at Bag End, up on top of the hill there. So let's run up there. Now that someone has knocked me out. And let's see what Mistress Lobelia has to say. You see, we were gone for a little while there. It's turned from night to dawn here in the Shire already. And I'm having trouble jumping walls. Alright, here's Mistress Lobelia. Hopefully she's not going to ask us any questions about what happened to those fireworks. Yeah, let's avoid the hook or crook.
Can't a body be left alone?
Are you here about that door as well? You listen here. That mad fool of a Baggins never said anything about a secret cellar, and neither did that awful nephew of his, Frodo. I could not be more angry. I've scoured the whole Burrow and not found a thing that could be used as a key to a hidden larder. They meant all along to leave Bag End to me with none of its proper fixings. If you want to see so much as a doorknob inside that cellar, you must find me that key. That gardener down on Bagshot Row surely knows something, but he won't speak a word to me. You look like a big, ominous sort. You ought to wrangle the truth out of him. So she wants us to go and put a little muscle on Gaffer Gamgee down on Bagshot Row. So let's go see what the Gaffer has to say. And as you know, Bagshot Row... Oops! I've fallen down the hill and sprained an ankle or something. Yeah, not too badly. Let's go down to Bagshot Row here and talk to the Gaffer. The Gaffer is, of course, Samwise's father. And he lives at number 3 Bagshot Row. So we got 1, 2, and 3. Gaffer Gamgee, respected gardener. Hello, Mr. Gamgee. What do you have to say? Cellar door appears. I'll wager Lobelia sent you to inquire after that new door going into Baggins' lovely burrow. If you ask me, the whole affair smells of trouble. I tell my young ones, and I tell you too, best to mind your own manners, and no harm will come of aught.
I want a word with you.
Quest Bilbo's letter. Still here, are you? Well, I suppose if you are of inquisitive nature like Mr. Bilbo himself, I'll let you in on something he said to me afore he disappeared forever. Old Bilbo, he said, with a sparkle in his eye, that his adventure would continue on even after he was long gone. That was Mr. Baggins for you. Well, I'll not get in your way. Help yourself to look over his last letter for us, which my son Sam read to me. It has some particular instructions regarding that Sackville-baggins. So let's ask him for the letter.
Is there something I can do for you?
You want to bring this letter to Lobelia, eh? Be my guest. It won't do a whit of good sitting here with me, you know. All right, and we've acquired Bilbo's last letter. Let's see if it's in our inventory. It should be. Yes, indeed. Let's read it. Right-click on it. To the owner of the prying eyes lying currently upon this page, I write this and leave it in the care of Hamfast Gamgee, my respected groundskeeper, on account of any unexpected findings on my estate after I am gone. I am Bilbo Baggins, and I was the proprietor of Bag End before I moved away. Bag End was then left to my heir and nephew, Frodo Baggins. If he is not here any longer, then I expect a Sackville-baggins has got a hold of my dear old Burrow. I left a nice present for Lobelia when I went away, the silver spoon she admired so greatly that she acquired a great deal of that collection before it was properly bestowed to her. But in all likelihood that was not enough, so I expect she is in possession of Bag End now. Surely the whole Burrow has been scoured for the fabled prizes of my adventures with the dwarves many years ago, but I pride myself on not being so obvious as to leave such treasures out and about, where nosy relatives can easily get their hands on them. Of course, please do not presume that I deem such noble inquirers undeserving of rewards, for that is not the case at all. I just prefer to make the rewards sweeter yet by giving the visitors of Bag End an adventure of their very own. I assume you are inquiring after the Burrow's cellar. The door to the cellar was installed shortly before I left, with the help of some dwarves, and comes out of the side of the hill. But I do not think that it will appear until the hillside erodes in a few years, or perhaps when there is some digging when Bag End's property must be expanded to suit Lobelia's many needs. If the door is to be unlocked, you must ask Lobelia if you may borrow one of her spoons. An adventurer's treasure may be found within, but so shall an adventure. I hope you like my little project. Happy adventuring to all. Yours, Bilbo Baggins. So Bilbo has left us a letter. Let us run it up the hill and deliver it to Miss Lobelia. As the sun rises over the Shire, and it's going to be yet another beautiful day here in Hobbitland. Okay. I'm already wondering what could dear old Bilbo had left for Miss Lobelia. Knowing his feelings toward the Sackville-bagginses and their feelings toward him, I've just got the feeling that it can't be anything good. Let us talk to her and see if she'll part with one of her dear spoons. Hello, ma'am. I've got a letter for you.
Foul day it has.
Seems like I can't do anything in the Shire without delivering a letter to somebody. What is that envelope you have there? Give it to me at once. I'm sure Bilbo meant for the successor of Bag End to have it, not that fool old gardener. Indeed, no, I don't believe he even knows how to read. All right, she's taken the letter. See what she has to say. I'm reading the letter. Leave me be. How's a hobbit to concentrate with annoying folk badgering them all day? If it does not say anything about that cellar, I swear I shall be positively furious. Lobelia obviously wants to keep Bilbo's treasures all to herself.
Can't a body be left alone?
Don't pester me. I'm reading. That Bilbo sure knows how to prattle on about nothing. Lobelia continues reading greedily. She is very unhelpful.
It's been a foul day.
Shoo! If you don't leave me alone, I shall report you to the authorities. Lobelia shoos you away and continues reading.
How rude.
What's this about a spoon? He left me the silver spoons. He says they are the key to the cellar.
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
Lobelia looks confused by the spoon reference.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Oh my, what wonderful news! Apparently my spoons fit as keys into the keyhole in that Burrow door down there. That old madman planned for me to have his treasure after all. Come, I'll go open the door, and you will help me carry out the treasure I find. Let us meet down by the party tree. Just give me a moment, and I'll be down. Alright, so now we have to go down to the haunted burrow and meet Miss Lobelia inside, after she uses one of her precious spoons to unlock the door. Let's not break our leg jumping down that way this time. There. Alright, so now we can go inside the haunted burrow, and hopefully within we will run into Miss Lobelia, Sackville-Baggins. So onward we will go.